Blacksmithing. The very word evokes images of fire and might. For millennia, the blacksmith has been a figure of awe and respect. They are the masters of metal, bending it to their will. From the humblest tools to the deadliest weapons, the blacksmith's craft has shaped civilizations. Today, we embark on a journey through time and across cultures. We'll explore the fiery world of blacksmithing, focusing on 4 distinct styles. Each of these cultures developed unique blacksmithing techniques shaped by their environment, resources, and warfare. Get ready to delve into the heart of the forge, to witness the sparks fly and the metal sing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. We'll examine the tools, techniques, and traditions that define each style. From the Vikings' Ulbert swords to the Persian Shamshir, the medieval knight's broadsword to the Japanese katana, we'll explore the most iconic creations of these master smiths. We'll witness the raw power of Viking smithing, the elegance of the Persian style, the practicality of medieval European techniques, and the precision of Japanese craftsmanship. But this is more than just a history lesson. This is a showdown. We're on a quest to determine which of these blacksmithing styles reigns supreme. So, stoke the fires, grab your hammer and anvil, and prepare for an epic journey into the world of blacksmithing. Our journey begins in the icy north, the land of the Vikings. These fierce warriors were not just raiders but skilled craftsmen, especially when it came to blacksmithing. Their mastery over metal was crucial to their survival, enabling them to craft weapons and tools that were both beautiful and deadly. Imagine the clang of hammers against iron, echoing through the snowy fjords, the air thick with the scent of coal and hot metal. Viking blacksmithing wasn't just about brute strength. It was a craft steeped in tradition, passed down through generations. From their long ships to the intricate jewelry they wore, Vikings relied heavily on the skill of their blacksmiths. Viking blacksmiths didn't have fancy workshops or modern tools. They relied on simple yet effective tools to shape metal. Their forges were often little more than holes in the ground, fueled by charcoal, creating intense heat that could melt even iron. Their anvils, typically large stones or blocks of iron, served as the foundation of their craft. Tongs, chisels, punches, and hammers with specialized heads allowed them to add intricate details and patterns to their work. These tools may seem rudimentary by modern standards, but in the hands of a skilled Viking blacksmith, they were capable of producing works of remarkable strength and beauty. Section 3. The Ulbert Enigma. Among the many weapons forged by Viking blacksmiths, the Ulbert sword stands out as a symbol of their exceptional skill. These swords, dating back to the 9th century, were renowned for their superior quality and sharpness. What set Ulbert swords apart was the exceptional quality of their steel, made using a type of steel known as crucible steel. The Ulbert sword, with its enigmatic origins, stands as a testament to the ingenuity and skill of Viking blacksmiths. Section 4. Viking Craftsmanship more than muscle. The creation of an axe head, a sword blade, or a suit of mail required not only the ability to heat and hammer metal, but also a deep understanding of its properties. Viking smiths were masters of heat treatment, a process of heating and cooling metal to alter its hardness and flexibility. Their legacy lives on in the weapons, tools, and artifacts they left behind, a testament to a culture that valued both practicality and artistry. Section 1. The Refinement of Persia. While the Vikings were masters of brute strength and practicality, the Persians brought a different approach to blacksmithing, one that emphasized elegance, precision, and intricate detail. Their workshops were less about the thunderous clang of hammers and more about the delicate dance of tools and fire. Persian blacksmiths took immense pride in their craft, treating it as an art form rather than just a trade. Their workshops were often adorned with beautiful tiles and intricate mosaics, reflecting the importance they placed on aesthetics. Section 2. Dance of the Hammer and Furnace. Persian blacksmiths were masters of various metalworking techniques, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with iron, steel, and other metals. One of their most notable techniques was damascening, a process of inlaying different metals to create intricate patterns on the surface of the metal. Another technique they mastered was pattern welding, also known as damascus steel. These techniques, combined with their mastery of heat treatment, allowed Persian blacksmiths to create weapons that were not only beautiful but also incredibly effective. Section 3. Shamshir, the Persian scimitar. The Shamshir's curved blade allowed for a slicing cut rather than a chopping motion, making it incredibly effective against unarmored opponents. But the Shamshir was more than just a weapon, it was a work of art. The blades were often adorned with intricate engravings, calligraphy, and even precious stones, showcasing the skill and artistry of the Persian blacksmith. The Shamshir, with its deadly elegance and artistic flair, became a symbol of Persian military might and cultural sophistication. Section 4. Beyond weapons, Persian artistry in metal. Their skills were in high demand for creating household items such as intricately designed oil lamps, ornate door knockers, and delicate cooking utensils. Persian blacksmiths also excelled at creating large-scale architectural elements. They forged intricate railings for balconies, massive gates for palaces, and even decorative elements for mosques and other religious buildings. These examples demonstrate that Persian blacksmithing was not just about creating weapons of war, it was about infusing everyday life with beauty and artistry. Our journey through the world of blacksmithing now takes us to the heart of medieval Europe, a time of castles, chivalry, and constant conflict. Imagine the scene, a bustling medieval town, the air thick with the scent of wood smoke and the rhythmic clang of hammers against steel. The blacksmith's forge was the heart of a medieval community, a place where raw materials were transformed into the tools and weapons that sustained daily life and fueled the ambitions of kings. Guilds, powerful organizations that controlled various trades, emerged, regulating everything from apprenticeship to quality control. The medieval blacksmith was more than just a craftsman, he was a vital cog in the machinery of society, his work essential for agriculture, warfare, and construction. Medieval European blacksmiths were masters of their craft, producing a wide array of objects from simple tools to intricate armor. Their workshops were filled with specialized tools, each designed for a specific task. The air was thick with the sounds of hammering and the roar of the forge. The heart of the forge was the anvil, used for shaping metal. Hammers of various sizes and shapes were used for striking and shaping the metal. No image better embodies the medieval era than that of a knight clad in shining armor, a symbol of power, chivalry, and military prowess. These craftsmen were the unsung heroes of medieval warfare, their work essential for equipping the knights who dominated the battlefields. It began with carefully shaping thin sheets of iron or steel into plates, which were then hammered, curved, and fitted to the knight's body. Armor was more than just protection, it was a status symbol, often adorned with intricate engravings and inlays of precious metals. Section 4. Beyond the battlefield, medieval metal mastery. While medieval blacksmiths were essential for equipping armies and fueling warfare, their skills extended far beyond the battlefield. They were integral to the fabric of medieval society, their craft touching every aspect of daily life, from agriculture to architecture, from domestic tools to religious artifacts. Imagine the towering cathedrals of medieval Europe, their spires reaching for the heavens. Behind their grandeur lay the work of countless blacksmiths, who forged the iron bars used to reinforce the stonework, the massive hinges that supported heavy oak doors, and the intricate grills that adorned windows. Castles, too, relied heavily on the blacksmith's skill. They forged the massive chains that raised and lowered drawbridges, the iron gates that guarded entrances, and the intricate locks and keys that secured valuable possessions. But even in the humblest of homes, the blacksmith's work was ever present. They created essential tools for farming, cooking, and carpentry. Plows, sickles, axes, hammers, nails, cooking pots, and fireplace implements all bore the mark of the blacksmith's hammer. The medieval blacksmith, often overlooked in the annals of history, was a vital pillar of his community. Their work, both grand and humble, shaped the medieval world, leaving behind a legacy of craftsmanship that continues to inspire awe and admiration centuries later. Section 1. Land of the Rising Forge. Our journey through the world of blacksmithing now takes us eastward, to the island nation of Japan. Here, amidst the serenity of bamboo forests and the snow-capped peaks of Fuji, a unique and highly refined form of blacksmithing flourished. Imagine the scene: a traditional Japanese workshop, sunlight filtering through paper walls, the air filled with the scent of incense and the rhythmic tapping of a hammer. This is the world of the Japanese swordsmith, a world where spirituality and craftsmanship intertwine to create objects of legendary beauty and deadly grace. Japanese blacksmithing is characterized by meticulous attention to detail, purity, and a deep connection to the spiritual world. The forge was a sacred space, a temple where fire and metal were manipulated with reverence. Each strike of the hammer, each quench in the water was imbued with a sense of purpose. Japanese blades, especially the iconic katana, are renowned worldwide for their exceptional sharpness, strength, and beauty. Section 2. The Soul of Steel. Tools of the Japanese Smith. The Japanese swordsmith's workshop was a place of order and tradition, each tool meticulously crafted and imbued with a sense of purpose. Unlike the heavier tools of European blacksmiths, those used in Japan were often lighter and more refined, designed for precision and control. The heart of the Japanese swordsmith's workshop was the forge, typically a clay oven fueled by charcoal, its heat carefully controlled to achieve the precise temperatures needed for forging and heat-treating steel. The anvil, unlike the large rectangular blocks used in the West, was often a smaller, more portable block of steel, allowing for greater flexibility and control during the forging process. Hammers, too, were diverse in size and shape, each designed for a specific task, from shaping the rough blade to the delicate hammering used in folding the steel. Among the most important tools were those used for shaping and polishing the blade. Chisels, files, and stones of various grits were used to meticulously shape the blade, creating its signature curvature and razor-sharp edge. The polishing process, often involving multiple stages and different grades of polishing stones, could take weeks to complete, but the result was a blade that gleamed like a mirror, reflecting the skill and dedication of the swordsmith. These tools, though simple in appearance, were the extensions of the swordsmith's skill, each one imbued with the weight of tradition and the pursuit of perfection that defined Japanese blacksmithing. Section 3. Katana, the honed soul. No weapon embodies the spirit of Japanese blacksmithing more than the katana, the single-edged curved sword wielded by the samurai class for centuries. More than just a weapon, the katana was considered the soul of the samurai, a symbol of honor, strength, and artistic beauty. The creation of a katana was a sacred art, a process imbued with ritual and tradition, requiring not just technical skill, but also a deep spiritual connection between the swordsmith and his craft. The process began with the careful selection of the steel, often a combination of high-carbon and low-carbon steel, each chosen for its specific properties. The steel was then repeatedly heated, hammered, folded, and welded, a process known as tamahagan, which removed impurities and created a layered structure that gave the katana its exceptional strength and flexibility. The katana's distinctive curved blade, achieved through differential hardening, was not just aesthetically pleasing but served a functional purpose. The harder edge, capable of holding a razor-sharp edge, was ideal for slicing cuts, while the softer spine provided flexibility and shock absorption. The creation of a katana was a testament to the Japanese swordsmith's mastery over metal, a process that could take months to complete. Each blade was unique, a reflection of the swordsmith's skill and spirit, imbued with a legacy of tradition and craftsmanship that continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. Section 4. Beyond the blade, elegance in every strike. While the katana might be the most iconic creation of Japanese blacksmiths, their artistry extended far beyond the realm of swords. From delicate tea ceremony utensils to intricate armor and tools, Japanese blacksmiths applied their skills and aesthetic sensibilities to a wide range of objects, showcasing the versatility and refinement of their craft. One example is the creation of tsuba, the handguards of Japanese swords. Often intricately decorated with scenes from nature, mythology, or historical events, tsuba were miniature works of art, showcasing the blacksmith's skill in metal carving and embellishment. Japanese blacksmiths also played a crucial role in creating armor. Using techniques similar to those used in sword making, they crafted helmets, breastplates, and other armor components that were both functional and aesthetically stunning. The intricate lacing used to connect the plates of armor, often made of brightly colored silk or leather, added another layer of artistry to these protective garments. Even everyday objects such as cooking pots, tools, and decorative items received the same level of care and attention to detail. Japanese blacksmiths saw beauty in functionality, believing that even the most mundane object could be elevated to an art form through skilled craftsmanship and a dedication to perfection. The verdict of the forge. We've journeyed across continents and through time exploring the fiery heart of blacksmithing, witnessed the Vikings' Ulbert sword, Persian Shamshir, medieval knight's armor, and Japanese katana. Each style, shaped by its environment, produced masterpieces of metalwork. Which style reigns supreme? There's no simple answer. It's about appreciating the unique beauty and ingenuity of each tradition. The true magic of blacksmithing, a timeless craft, a testament to human ingenuity. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more explorations of history and craftsmanship.